far gym. But once we've opened up the 3-10s, inflated it and they're floating, instead of doing far gym, we're going to do a release process. So our partner can pick a physical problem they have, say sore ankle, recovering from food poisoning, whatever problem you've got. Might be an emotional thing where you say, oh, I've got this attachment, I just can't get over this emotional thing. Can you tune into it and release it? Or it might be just a psychological memory that just keeps popping back in. They can choose whatever they want to be released. So, what do you want to be released? Food poisoning. Okay. So we touch the root, same as if we're going to do the far gym. We get underneath the base, we base ourselves down, and we breathe under the root until we get the float. Now once our partner's balance is floating, then we tune in this case I'm tuning into his vitality, and I revitalise his body. So I just start breathing in with a feeling of revitalising. We'll do 9 breaths. So I'll just charge up the system. While I'm doing those 9 breaths, if there's anything that I find that's resistance to revitalising, maybe some residue from when you had the food poisoning, I'll connect in and then just open, expand, release that feeling. Remembering everything is just a feeling. Just identifying things through feeling and releasing and moving them through feeling. Keep tuning in and releasing that. And I'll keep doing vital breathing again. You know, when you're putting revitalizing energy into someone, you've got to identify a moment where you felt so vital and powerful that you're just off the chart. And you just remember that frequency, connect into it and breathe that frequency into them. And you keep cradling your partner's balance so they don't fall over. I like to do this with a chair behind the person, so once I've really got them floated, I ask them to sit down, they just continue working while they're sitting. If you've taken a lot of energy out of the person, you've got to replenish that energy and just vital breathe and charge them up again with energy. Our immune systems are dependent upon emotions, so if we have an addiction and we release the energy, which is a feeling of that addiction, they're going to be depleted and feel weak, and then you've just got to charge energy up, so you breathe into them and just revitalize. At the end of the session, you come back to the fascia and you clamp onto the fascia and you close. And you mentally press the 3-10s together so their mind, their energy and their body seal back in again. And you mentally seal the energy in, and then you disconnect yourself from your training partner. So a lightning bolt is a really nice disconnect. You just put a lightning bolt between you and your partner and it goes whoop, you get separation. Or you can use any mental idea that you want to disconnect the energy. If you don't disconnect the energy afterwards, you'll still have a subconscious stream between you and the person you're working with, because you're going very, very deep into their energy system. If you have a problem you want to release, ask your partner to do it for you rather than try and do it yourself, because it's very difficult to consciously access your unconscious. You can access your unconscious when you're unconscious, but not when you're conscious. That's which side of the coin you're on. But it's very easy to go into someone else's unconscious. Just float, open everything up, they give you access, and then you can change the energies. If they have a mantra they're working with, I'm happy and healthy and wealthy or something like that, then you just breathe that idea into them for them. And they've already chosen it, they've already decided on the frequency, they may have discussed it with you, and then you just breathe that idea into them continuously and build that energy up inside their system. You can help people readjust their perception of wealth, their perception of health, their perception of happiness, according to their intellectual ideas versus where they're at. Everyone deserves to be wealthy, everyone deserves to be healthy, everyone deserves to be happy, and a lot of people don't realize they deserve that. So it's a good thing to help people raise that frequency in those areas so life's a bit easier. When you're not having to worry about money, you can focus on things to help you grow. If you're too caught on money, you can't be growing because you're caught on money. And it's just a perception. If you change frequency, where money just flows through you as an energy, then you can focus on your personal development, growth, your happiness, and the things that you really want to be working on. So it's just adjusting a perception inside your ego. It brings you into synchronicity with allowing wealth to pass through you. And if you just use it as an energy, as a tool, not hold on to it, just flow and experience the life you want to experience. Okay, so when you start this exercise, ask your partner what they want to work on. And whether it's an emotional quality, health problem, anything they want. And once they've identified that, discuss it with your partner as long as it takes for you to fully understand the depth of what they want to work on. By doing this, they're giving you permission to work on it, and it gives you full access. If you didn't do this, you'd be bypassing their freedom of choice in the world. So you want to ensure that you have that permission, and then everything opens up as a result of that. If you were going to a therapist to get acupuncture, healing, counseling, to a doctor, before you go, you have a psychological expectation of results. You already expect it to be successful. So by doing this in a professional environment, the person comes to you, your results are amplified because of the environment, the expectation, the self-fulfilling prophecy of the client coming to see you. If you go to a doctor, you know the doctor is going to fix you. That self-fulfilling prophecy amplifies their ability to heal your body when you see them. So if you're working in a professional environment, your image and perception to the people that are coming to work with you has a huge impact on how effectively you can help them. So something to look at for those of you who are healers and counselors and teachers and so forth. How you present that image to the people who are coming to learn from you. Okay, partner up and jump into it.